Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. So last time we tested out Call of the Rings in a Nazgul shell, and I found that the Ring Tempest mechanic has been pretty good. Makes your card unblockable, lets you loot a card, and deal more damage once you get to the end. But what I've noticed when I was playing the Nazgul deck was that with the Call of the Ring, you actually take a lot of damage. Paired up with things like Thoughtseizes, Call of the Ring, some Painlands, I found that I get to 12 life incredibly fast. So I wanted to see whether or not this actually fits in a Death Shadow deck, because I think that would be really cool. So to abuse the Call of the Ring, we do have to make sure that there is a healthy amount of creatures in the deck. So although Dragon Rage Chandler is nerfed, we're playing 4 copies of Dragon Rage Chandler here. And we also have Ledger Shredder, and we also see, other than Crucius, which is a given since we are in Grixis, we also see 2 copies of Seasoned Pyromancer, which I think is going to be pretty nice since it does give you 3 creature count if you discard 2 non-land cards, which means that you will always have a target for the Call of the Ring. Instead of Seasoned Pyromancer, you could also play Fable as well. That is up to you. I decided to go with Seasoned Pyromancer, and if Crucius ever gets nerfed, you can just replace the Crucius here with 4 copies of Fable of the Mirror Breaker. But with that said, I'm going to be jumping into some historic best of 3 to show you guys how the deck does, and I'll also talk a little bit about the sideboard and the performances of the deck at the end of the video. So let's hop on over. Okay, it's definitely a keep there. Some kind of blue-white artifact deck? Okay. Okay, I mean, we definitely need to kill that. Seems kind of scary. Okay. Okay. So we get our shadow out next turn? Red. Oh, this is Displacerkin combo. Call of the Ring. Okay. We can get our Death Shadow now. I'm actually not going to tap for mana. Because the Call of the Ring will basically get us our Thoughtseize. Okay, that's awkward. Wait, they actually blocked? Maybe they aren't a Displacerkin combo. So I only attacked there because I actually wanted to trade with the 1/1. What are they playing? Let's take a look. Before they surrender. Okay, so what do we have here? This is 5 mana. So if they can get the ring down, I guess it would be kind of annoying. Hen. I'm not going to tap again just so that I can draw with the ring next turn. I mean, Call of the Ring, not that ring. Maybe that ring is actually not bad. It does hurt you. Okay, so Brotherhood's End seems like a good card since they are... Looks like they're kind of ramping? Maybe they're like ramping? Actually, Colligan's Command. I'm actually not sure about Brotherhood's End. Unlicensed Hers for Emery. I don't know, like, what are they playing? Can somebody please tell me? Actually, hers might not be bad. Might not be good. Just because of Karn. Right? What do I get rid of? I mean, they are also playing with creatures. Reality Chip, Quicksilver, Emery. I don't know. I'll maybe cut a ring? What the heck do I do? Maybe we'll have just like a one spell pierce. The final card is Kozilek. So we got the combo again, Ledger Shredder, Call of the Ring. Very nice. Okay, I want my brother Hosan back. Karn and Thought Monitor. They're kind of both bad for me. Let's do this. Nice. Mox Amber draw. That was really good. I mean, they could copy the 1/1. Okay, opponent. Or maybe they actually wanted 2 retrofitters. I mean, that's probably it. Other Thoughtseize. Good thing we play the ring there instead of the Ledger Shredder. I mean, to be fair, like, we're also not doing much here. But they're also... Ooh, Death Shadow. And... Okay. So we play the Ledger Shredder. And then we play the Shadow. We're gonna leave up a Fatal Push. Unfortunately, we can't attack just yet. since they can block by creating a 1/1. Another channeler. Yeah, so I mean, Call of the Ring in these kind of situations is really good. Maybe like you want less pain lands just because of Call of the Ring? You do need to draw Call of the Ring though. Versus pain lands, you have 10 or 12 copies in the deck. If you go Grixis. Okay, Karn, a little bit scary. What do they get? The One Ring. They go for the One Ring. So they can actually kill the Dragon Rage Channeler if they wanted to. Kolikin's Command! Oh my god, okay. So that one goes there. And that shadow goes there. You gotta be careful though. So I mean, this one's happening for sure. Since Dragon Rage Channeler has to attack, and then that shadow's kind of a... So here is what's kind of interesting, right? I think unfortunately we have to do this. Wait, what? Destroy target artifact. We can also make them discard. Wait a minute. Discard, destroy an artifact. And then we have a blocker for their 4/4. Not sure if they're gonna attack with it, but... Also, I made a mistake putting the ring bearer on this. Oh, thank god they blocked, actually. The retrofitters are going insane right now, so... Nice, Crucius. Can I play this without taking damage? No, I cannot. So if I make this attack, can I die? They make a 1/1 block. And then... I don't think so. Okay, Spell Pierce looks awful. The Lizard Shredder is gonna be dealing 4 damage in the air. After next turn. Okay, scary. Scary, scary. Oh, nice. Oh, there it is! Okay, Spell Pierce sucks right now. Thoughtseize sucks. That one has to attack for sure. I don't think Death Shadow attacking here makes any sense, since I'm gonna win next turn anyways. That is power of the Call of the Ring. I think we'll pass. We also have a Drown. So they're 100% dead. Wait, we actually can't use Drown here. Otherwise, we can't cast Brotherhood's End. Right? Oh my god, this is Mystical Dispute. Is that really what I think it is? I like how it's trying to tap both my Painlands here. Which is like, what? What? Please do not be a counterspell. Nice. Nice. Okay. There it is. Call of the Ring. Okay, so we did get Call of the Ring, but unfortunately no other creatures to like combo with. That's actually one of the reasons why in this deck we have Seasoned Pyromancer, because Seasoned Pyromancer can potentially make 3 creatures. So if Crucius does end up getting nerfed, which I think will happen soon enough. Hopefully, I keep saying it every month, but... it's not happening, so I don't know what to say. Now, I could get rid of the Elvish Mystic, but I just got rid of Collect the Company, so... Since we're pretty close to Death Shadow, so let's just do this. Okay, there's a Seasoned Pyromancer. I think the play here is maybe just get the Crucius out. Seasoned Pyro here isn't that great. And since we're at 11, I'm also going to be kind of careful with my mana here. I mean, my life total here. We want Fatal Push right now. Any fatal pushes? No fatal push. No fatal push. Gas? Gas, gas, gas. It's kind of weird. If we drown the lock here, I take additional 2. Then I kill the blood artist. That's additional 2 damage I'm taking. So we go down to 3 life. We go down to 3 life. But they'll have to block? We'll decline. Okay, so unfortunately, we're actually dead on board. So I'm gonna attack here, hoping for a bad block. Looks like they didn't get it. Okay, unfortunately, because we had to use one of the drown on the land wolf, since no other creature actually went to the graveyard. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I was dead. There was 2 drainers, so if they attacked and we blocked, we would have lost, right? Okay, I mean, stuff like this does happen. Maybe I was alive if I didn't attack. I didn't double check my math. But Stono Barrack should be really good. Kalitas should be really good, right? And then actually instead of a Brotherhood's End, maybe it's actually Extinction Event. Nah. Let's go with Brotherhood's End. They'll have a sacrifice target. Get rid of Seasoned Pyromancer, Call of the Ring. They're a combo deck, so I feel like Thoughtseize is kind of a necessary card, though. Oh, Sheldrak's Edict's kind of bad. Maybe cut a copy of Extinction Event since they're gonna have like Woe Strider, right? Like a sacrifice. Got some Dragon Rage Channelers. I'm not 100%, but we'll see, we'll see. So Samwise Gamgee is there. Maybe I could have played a tiny bit better, like instead of losing a lot of life. Like maybe I shouldn't have manually tapped these to lose more life. I think that would have been pretty good there as well. They're so far away from comboing, so I'm just going to get rid of these. So, yeah. There's a Death Shadow. Okay, Luck Sack. Luck Sack. But, I mean, this looks to be over. Yeah, they are so far away from comboing, it's crazy. Let's see. If I Kolaghan's Command now, kill the Zula port. Deal 2, discard. Discard. Deal. So, okay, so this was a very fast Death Shadow.
Today we carve our deeds and never give up. We can win.
Okay, so let's just do that again. First game was my bad. First game was definitely my bad there. I mean, actually, they played Tyvar. They do play Tyvar, so... Hmm... I mean, this worked, so maybe let's just do it again. Let's just do it again. I think I'm gonna cut an extinction event for a copy of Brotherhood's End since I'm going second this time. Maybe I just want Brotherhood's End so we can find Kalitas and call it a day. Okay. Deck. Toxic. Ooh. Ooh, what do I get rid of? What is this hand we got over here? I think it's unfortunate Call of the Ring because we don't have any creatures here. Since we want Fatal Push, we want Thoughtseize, we want Stone. Okay. So this time around, they have Low Strider. They also have a Fatal Push. So the card that I can't answer is Tyvar, so let's get rid of Tyvar. They have Boseiju though, but they're gonna play it, right? They're gonna play it. Should I play Stone of Eric anyways, so that it forces them to not use Boseiju, and that means they can't cast Woe Strider? Does that make sense? I don't really think it does. I don't think it does. Oh, maybe I should have played the Blood Crypt in case they don't play. I made a mistake. Okay, they also made a mistake. They forgot to scry. Okay. We might actually have to use a Stone of Eric here just to draw a card. Maybe not. I think the play might actually be sacrifice Stone of Eric to Fatal Push. Which would mean I have to counter this. That also kind of denies them. Yeah, I'm gonna counter this. Okay, we're drawing nothing but lands. Deck. Kind of unfortunate right now. Okay, so I think here we pulled full control, exile their graveyard, and then kill the Woe Strider. So Woe Strider gets exiled. We draw a card. We drew Brotherhood's End. Okay, So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this to bait out Fatal Push so that Death Shadow is now going to be alive for a very long time. Hopefully. Another Death Shadow. Another Death Shadow. And put a stop on their opponent's end step. Okay, that's pretty good.
They'll talk about this fight for centuries. I won't let you.
Okay, that's not good. I kind of want opponent to attack me. Okay, opponent is absolutely crazy. Absolutely nuts. Can we win? Hold up. So, if I tap first... If I tap the Shivan Reef, I go to 6. And then Brotherhood's End and Zulaport Cutthroat will deal 3 damage to me. 1, 2, 3. So I'll have 3 life left. which means this is going to grow into a big monster. And that's game over. Okay, the first game, I messed up. But I think I redeemed myself, right? Okay, so we played 6 games. We went 4-2, and I would say that's not too shabby. We lost to a goblin deck where I feel like we could have won. So here you see that I accidentally press. So the reason for why this happened is my microphone is covering the bottom right of my screen, just barely, and I move my mouse cursor onto resolve, and I guess I accidentally clicked resolve all, but what I really wanted to do was I resolve 1 to see the stacks, and then when the card is on the screen, I can counter it so that I don't make any mistakes. But accidentally clicking resolve all there lost me the game, which I feel like we had a pretty good chance of winning, especially with the copy of Death Shadow, and so that was kind of unfortunate. And then we lost to an Absent Drain deck. It's actually my first time losing to an Absent Drain deck, and that was a bit of a surprise, but I guess it kind of makes sense because a Shadow deck wants to go to kind of a low floor health pool, but because the Drain deck just constantly drains you with things like Cutthroats, Priest of the Forgotten Gods, things like that, it can get a little bit tricky. And on top of that, we also didn't see our sideboard cards, Stone of Eric and Kalitas. So there's also that as well, which is kind of unfortunate because we do play 4 copies of Crucius, which means that versus those decks, you'll always have Kalitas. So how do I feel about the Call of the Ring? I think Call of the Ring is a pretty good card, especially if you curve from Dragon Rage Channeler into Call of the Ring. But maybe playing 4 copies is a little bit too cute, and maybe we want to go down to 2 copies of Call of the Ring, or maybe just have 4 copies of Call of the Ring and have less Painlands in the deck. That could also work as well. But this deck was kind of gas. Not gonna lie, we were just drawing so many cards with Call of the Ring, Ledger Shredder, Surveilling with Dragon Rage Channeler. We also had Seasoned Pyromancer and Crucius to go along with it. So finding Death Shadow was actually not an issue. I'm pretty sure every single game we had a Death Shadow by the end. That was pretty good. And instead of a Seasoned Pyromancer, you could also play Fable instead. Or if Crucius does end up getting nerfed in the future, I mean, I hope I hope it does. You can play 4 copies of Fable there as well. But I think the deck came out all right. I think the Call of the Ring is a pretty nice card, especially when there's not too many enchantment answers at the moment, other than if you are in white, since everybody's just playing Rakdos at the moment. I was kind of thinking maybe if the Drain deck is, like Samwise Gamgee Drain deck is that popular, maybe go up on a Stone of Eric. I think that's also not a bad idea. And instead of like Unlicensed Hearse, for example. And the Pithing Needle is for Kethis decks, mono green. The Extinction Event is also for mono green, and Spell Pierce and Make Disappear for control decks. And 2 copies of Brotherhood's End versus artifact decks. Holig's Command for an Rakdos midrange, for instance, or artifact decks. Since you can get back a creature, it's a pretty good value card, especially versus like a Fable. Fable, for instance, you kill a creature and then get back a creature, or make them discard. It's a pretty nice card versus a mid-range deck. And then we have a Kalitas to be fetched with Crucius versus those Absent Samwise Gamgee decks, and we have a copy of Knight of Souls Betrayal versus a Goblin deck. So I think the sideboard is pretty solid. I think we got a little bit unlucky versus the Abzan Drain deck, not finding our sideboard cards. Maybe that's a reason to go up on Stone of Eric, something like that. Now you have 2 copies of Stone of Eric versus Samurai's Gamgee decks. But yeah, that was me testing Grixis Shadows with the Call of the Ring. I think the card was pretty good. But if you're going to be playing Call of the Ring, you do have to make sure your creature count has to be pretty healthy, right? Since you do have to have a creature to draw a card. The upside with this card is that versus other 2-mana enchantment spells that loses you 2 life every time you draw a card, is the fact that you don't actually have to pay more mana than the initial 2 that you paid, right? But anyways, that is going to be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed the video so far, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye.